That movie was exhausting. Hey guys, my name is Joseph Curtis, and if you love movies just as much as me, you have come to the right place. Now do me a huge solid and click that like and subscribe button today. Also, if you want to follow me on the following social platforms, that would be great as well. Now let's get talking about the new Netflix original film, The Gray Man. When the CIA's most skilled operative, whose true identity is known to none, accidentally uncovers dark agency secrets, a psychopathic former colleague puts a bounty on his head, setting off a global manhunt by international assassins. Well, this movie stars Ryan Gosling and Chris Evans, so let's get into the things that worked with The Gray Man.
It must be Lloyd.
What gave it away?
The trash stash. It leans Lloyd.
Now, everybody does a great job in this film, especially, obviously, Ryan Gosling and Chris Evans. Like, come on, look at those guys. They're top notch. Ana de Armas is in this, Billy Bob Thornton, a whole other cast. I think that chick from Game of Thrones, Iron Fist, is in this. She's great too. Everybody is superb in this Netflix original film. Now, when it comes to the plot, that's another case for later. But when it comes to everybody else in this film, they really give it their all. Chris Evans is literally crazy in this film. Like, he actually plays a psychopathic, like, murderer assassin guy. And he's great in it. He literally chews the scenery up every single time he's on screen. I loved it. Ryan Gosling just plays Ryan Gosling. He's suave. He's got that swagger. He knows how to kill people. He goes in and out. He's incredible. And also, if you're going to have a Russo brothers film, you're going to have some great action sequences and some hand-to-hand combat. There were some moments that really did harken back to the Winter Soldier when you got that amazing scene with Captain America and the Winter Soldier. Nothing comes close to that. I'm not saying that. But when they do have the hand-to-hand combat scenes, especially in the first fight and the final fight between Ryan and Chris, it's awesome. And I really thought they captured the hand-to-hand combat really well when it came to those moments. Overall, this is a non-stop action thrill ride, like literally from beginning to end. And that's what I mean by exhausting. Like, there is at least an action sequence every 5 to 12 minutes. I'm not even lying. And some people will like that. But I get this feeling that I had with the Kingsman film, specifically Kingsman 2, where they went bigger and badder and more money. And when it comes to this film, you just get this feeling of just being repeated over and over again of another action sequence, and then here's another action sequence, and here's another action sequence, and you get some character depth with Ryan Gosling's character, but it is so overlooked because then boom, another action sequence with Chris Evans leading the group, leading the troop. And that's another thing with this film that I wish there was a little bit more of, but when it does happen, it's awesome, is Ryan Gosling and Chris Evans. When they're together, it's so much fun. But when you realize what the plot is, it's not really Chris Evans and Ryan Gosling fighting each other. It's more so Chris Evans is sending like 100,000 dudes to go kill Ryan Gosling. And that's the film. And maybe that's my fault with the expectations. Guys, I already sound like I'm in the negatives. I'm not even there yet. But with the action sequences, I thought some of them were incredible. Some of them were kind of lackluster. But at the end of the day, the Russo brothers pulled off really incredible action moments. And that put a smile on my face, specifically in the first fight scene and one scene that takes place in Prague. Incredible work. Absolutely loved it. And the last 20-ish minutes, I had a really good time, especially when it came to the final confrontation between Ryan Gosling and Chris Evans. Now let's start talking about the things that didn't work with The Gray Man.
Maybe not anybody.
Guys, this just really frustrates me because I love the Russo brothers. They made the incredible Winter Soldier. They made Civil War. They made Infinity War, and they made Endgame. And I heard rumors that they're going to come back to do Secret Wars. And I guarantee that movie is going to be incredible. But for some reason, when it comes to their outside projects, when they're directing it, when they're producers, like Everything Everywhere All at Once, great stuff. Absolutely fantastic. But when it comes to actually them and their screenplays and their direction, it's incredible with certain moments when it comes to their direction, like some of the camera work, really well done, great cinematography, well executed like shots, but the story, and that's what I'm here for. I don't want to see another basic generic action film. I want to see something that is worthy of somebody like a Chris Evans, like a Ryan Gosling, like an Ana de Armas, and you're telling me I get, I'm just gonna say it, a 6 of a film. Yeah, you already know my score. Whatever, I don't care. Because that's how disappointed I am with this film. This is just an alright, okay, fine movie and very disappointing in a lot of areas, especially when it comes to the dialogue. Literally, I can summarize the dialogue in this film like this. So who do I need to kill? A bad guy. That's like 30 to 40% of the dialogue. I am not joking. I actually found myself laughing out loud, and I was the only one. Maybe I'm just mean. And there was some cute moments between the storyline with Ryan Gosling and Billy Bob Thornton's niece, which I did not see coming. And I won't get into more details other than that. There is a little bit of a heart in this film. Heart, you'll understand what I mean when you see the film. But anyways, there are some genuine great moments. And then it gets muddled down with more action when they're trying to reveal more character depth, especially with the character of Ryan Gosling. But when you do that, it shows that you don't really have a story. It's just popcorn. It's eye candy. And I'm fine with that. There are certain movies where I can just turn my brain off, like Transformers. I'm not there for a plot. But when it comes to The Gray Man, I don't know. I feel like I had this expectation, kind of like a Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. It wasn't the perfect film. It's not the best Mission Impossible movie, but it is a great, solid spy film. And with this movie, I thought we were going to get something, especially on the cusp of the most expensive Netflix film. When you tell me that, you better have a solid, strong story, especially when you get actors like these two. I have to make sure I communicate this to you guys, is that I still had a fun time. The action sequences are really, really fun. There are some great moments between Ryan Gosling and Chris Evans, even though they are few far in between. And their fight scene is pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie, but it is kind of short. We got a film that was like Jason Bourne meets James Bond meets The Fugitive, and it reminded me of those films. And instead of making me feel like, oh, I'm watching this film that's awesome, I'm thinking of, oh wow, I really want to go watch The Fugitive. Other than that, I'm going to give The Gray Man a solid 6 out of 10. You know what? Scratch that. I'm going to give this movie a solid 6.5 out of 10 just for Chris Evans' mustache. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this review. It really means a lot. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and also don't forget to be blessed.